Welcome to Season 5 of John McGivern's Main Streets. This is the podcast that takes you behind the scenes of your favorite TV show. Now it's time to get the inside scoop of this week's episode with your hosts, John and Emmy, Main Streets producer and director Lois, and this week's content producer.
This is the Main Streets podcast. I'm John McGivern. I am here with our producer Lois and my co-host. Hi, Lois. How are you? My co-host Emmy.
Good morning, John.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. And the producer of this episode, Emily. Hi, Emily.
Hello.
How did we end up in Lanesboro? Can you tell us?
Lanesboro was one of those where we were just searching cute towns in the Midwest. And we do that quite a lot, but this particular one, we found Lanesboro and fell in love with their downtown. I had no idea it existed, and I think a lot of people also will not realize that, this cute, quaint town is just over to the west.
Yeah.
When we went on the site survey, as a matter of fact, on the way there, because Emily and I, went together, I go with all the producers. And on the way out, she must have caveated this at least half a dozen times. I'm not sure we're going to find enough here. I'm not sure we're going to find enough here. And then once we got there, we were like, oh yeah, this will make a fantastic episode. And I have to, hats off to you, Emily. It's one of my favorites of the season.
Yeah.
I really fell in love with the town too. I want to go back there personally. The drive, it's cornfields, and then all of a sudden you're in bluff country. Mm-hmm. Just beautiful, beautiful landscape.
Yes.
So you are our Minnesota producer. So it's so funny because you just said that you had no idea. So when I get the stuff from any place in Minnesota, I'm like, oh, Emily knows. Emily must know it all. Oh, she knew it before. And now you're like, I don't know, I was just Googling.
And she's not from Minnesota at all. She just ended up our Minnesota producer. It just kind of happened.
Yep, discover this community, and I'm telling everyone else about it too. You got to go there.
Yeah.
It's just a nice short drive and a beautiful little town.
So you found enough.
Yes.
Could you have found more there?
I think so.
I do too.
100%. I'm jumping in. 100% you could have. Because everything was in that 5-block radius. And there were so many things on those 5 blocks that we didn't cover.
Right. There was kind of a different kind of story and character on every corner. So yeah, definitely didn't find it all.
Yeah. What you found was great. It was one of my favorite things that I've ever done that I will want to do again because we spent a morning and it was a long morning, which I loved, and the thought of doing this was not appealing to me. After we did it, it was the best thing I've done in years, and it's called fly fishing. It was the coolest thing, and I think part of it is that I caught 4 fish for
That's why I love it, of course.
And the tug is the drug is what I learned that morning, and I said, "Oh my, it's tugging!" And the guy said, "The tug is the drug." What are you grimacing at?
Just saying, because when we started that, I really wasn't sure you were going to love it.
Yeah.
But the river was gorgeous, was it not?
Beautiful.
Gorgeous.
And the guy who, it's 2 people in a boat.
Right.
And the guide who navigated us does all the work.
Does it all.
I'm just saying, maybe that had something to do with why you loved it so much.
Could have been. I was a little disappointed. Emily, you need to know that I was a little disappointed that when we got there, and I wanted to put on the outfit. And I said, Lois wants me to put on the outfit because she loves a costume, And he was like, well, we're going to be in a boat. If you want to put on, the waders and all of that, but you're not going to get in the water. And he gave me a look like, don't be an idiot. Don't put on this.
That is okay, but in my defense, I did not think you were going to fish from the boat. I did think, because they have some of the most renowned trout streams in the country. That's their big claim to fame there.
Lanesboro, Minnesota.
And I really thought that you were going to stand. I thought you were going to be in the waders
on the
and
bank
stand
there,
in the
almost.
river, and do the fly fishing. And when we were in that boat, we saw a lot of people doing it.
Yeah, we did.
In the waders. So I was I had a preconceived notion that was not the way that they wanted to do it, and they're the experts, and we wanted to catch fish, and so he said, get in the boat.
I didn't know you could fly fish from a boat.
Yeah,
well, and that boat is unique to Lanesboro. He was out west and saw that type of fly fishing out west in that particular boat, and then brought it to Lanesboro for the Root River. So that's kind of, it's a unique characteristic.
A flat bottom river boat made for fly fishing, and there was a little alcove where you stood as a fisherman, and he operated the boat, and there was a little alcove where he operated. It was just this really unique boat. I stood, it was like, you could have a cup of coffee, put that down and go fly, and he knew where to go in this river, so that he said, there's a ledge here, and these fish are waiting. I'm like, give me a break, really? Boom! There was the tug.
They were waiting.
I
They were
forgot the
there.
drug.
It was really cool.
And it was great because no matter what angle we came from, you were looking for the camera and just smiling. And I was like, oh my God, he's going to get off this river and buy a dang boat. And now he's going to go fishing with Steve for like this.
No, I will go back there though.
You will.
And I've said to Steve a few times, we have to go back there. And we have to go with Lance.
Yes, he was fantastic.
And we've got to stay in the same hotel we stayed at, which was perfect. I mean, it really was
beautiful.
It was all of it. The whole experience. Our
And
4
that
days.
fly fishing is probably the furthest we drove during the whole episode, and it was like 7 minutes from downtown. Everything being super close together. I just tell you, from a production standpoint, I just loved
It's
Lanesboro.
our favorite when
It
it
is.
turns out like that.
Yeah.
It's definitely a favorite town of mine, too.
I think one of the reasons it's my favorite is because I've never been to a livestock commission sales house.
Yes.
And it's in the middle of there.
My Lord.
It's literally in the middle of you're like, wait a minute, there's a what? If you are downtown and you just are kind of unaware that it's there, the only thing that's going to tip you off is you're going to see these trucks driving through town all the time, livestock trucks. You
In
don't
a
smell
cowboy
it.
hat.
You don't see it. Yes.
Lots of cowboy hats.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
It's a huge, people come from all over the Midwest to
I did not know.
do their business there with
To bid on
livestock.
cattle.
Correct.
Or goats.
Or goats.
They had a goat sale the day we were there. Do you remember that?
And how
Right.
often do these events that you saw, how often do those happen?
Twice a week.
Twice a week.
Every
isn't it?
a week.
week.
Of the year?
Every
Yeah.
week of the year.
And the owner of the auction house was our interview.
Oh,
and
the best.
We got there and we thought we were going to talk to somebody else, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And he was behind the counter and he said, and we were supposed to have an interview with him the next day. He was like, well, do
Right.
you want to just do it now? And Lois was like, well, let's go. Can you show us around? And we didn't think we got everywhere. We got everywhere. He was wide open to talk to us. He was a quiet talker though. He was kind of like, and I'm like, there's an auction going on. I can't hear you.
Right.
It's like-
Oh, so he wasn't like an auctioneer talker
He
where
was
he's like,
also. He was also an auctioneer. So
Yeah.
after we kind of interviewed him, he went up top, and then all of a sudden, this quiet, kind of slow talker, blah, 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 blah. And I was
oh,
like,
isn't that the best?
Yes. It was really, and he was the nicest man. He also invited us to his farm the next day.
And we went because
Fun.
his grandkids were there. And he had his grandson,
Oh, who was the
who was
best.
an 11-year-old cowboy or a 9-year-old cowboy, and his granddaughter, who had her own cow.
Yes, they
And
both had cows.
It was kind of like if you couldn't write
Right.
anything
Right.
so perfect.
I mean, the only thing I've witnessed close is like when I would show my hogs at 4-H, and then you ask business owners to come to the livestock auction and bid on your pig.
Yeah.
You know, and we would watch the cows and we'd watch the goats, but that is a whole nother. So these are farmers, like you said, coming from all
Yes.
over
Right.
to take these animals back to their farm.
Mm-hmm.
I can't
maybe
believe it
that's where they're
happens that
going.
often. Wow.
He talked about that as well.
Yeah, they're either they buy them at a young age and then they raise them,
Sure.
larger, and so they're selling them so that they can take them back to their
Feed
farm.
cattle, they called them, remember?
Well, yeah, feeders, right? But some are also sold just to go right off to the, dinner plate.
Right.
Yeah.
And those are the ones that get into the ring and they're like, oh, guess what? Guess where I'm going?
They don't look so happy, I'm sure.
Moo. Yeah, that was great.
And at the sales commission, this is also a large Amish area, right? And they come, I'm telling you, I'm thinking to myself, how do they get the cows back? Because they got their buggies there. I'm like, oh, they could just rope it up and walk it back. I don't know how they do it, but
And my concern was you cannot film the
Yes.
Amish community.
yes.
So, of course, we told him we want to honor this, and well, those Amish people were like, hello. was like, are they trying to get on?
I asked, though, just so you know, I always ask if somebody is there and they might be in the shot. I warn them, or I say, just so you know. Well, we went on an Amish tour, okay? So
Yes.
it's a large Amish area. And when we booked the tour, this has been a tour company that's been in business how long, Emily?
It's decades. It's been in town. New ownership now, but Amish tourism, that's part of Lanesboro's
Yes.
tourism market too, is this tour.
And you have to know that Amish people are not isolationists. They're not separatists. They are part of your community. And these businesses they set up, they rely on visitors and travelers and locals to come buy all of their stuff. So they are very social people. So it was a great tour. We just couldn't shoot them. And so, when you can't film them, we got, but our interview agreed that we could do his voice. So we mic'd him up, and John was talking to him, but we can't show him. So we just shot a ton of B-roll around the farm, and
You can show their farm. You can show their
crops,
furniture,
their horses, their buggies,
their bakery.
So not only is it, the furniture, the gift shop, the food, but they are home builders as well.
Yes.
So there are many people in town who the Amish have built their homes in that area.
And back to the sales commission, they're building a brand new floor. So when we were there, there was a lot of construction that was going on, and it was a very Amish crew.
Yeah.
And the guy, Joe, who owns the commission, the farmer we talked to, was really proud of that fact. He's like, we hire local. These guys are the best carpenters in the world. I would have them build everything. So that was so great.
Community partnership there.
Yeah. But I enjoyed the Amish tour. We got to talk to another boy there. Those little boys just love to talk. And that little boy, and he wasn't a little boy, but he was probably 10.
Okay.
He told me lots of stuff he shouldn't have told me.
Right.
It's not going to make the show, but yeah.
Oh, he did?
Interesting life. Yeah. Interesting life. A lot about their, about the religion and the fights in between them. And I was like, I cannot know any of this. I don't want to know. But he was like, oh, yeah.
What did you think of the Hidden Halls puzzle house?
Hidden Halls. It's called the
Scandinavian
Inn. Yes,
Hidden
right,
Halls
right.
puzzle house.
It had the hidden halls. That was the puzzle.
Right.
We just, the whole episode called it the Puzzle House, because when we went on the site survey, Emily and I went in there, and he showed us, some of the things. And ever since we called it the Puzzle House. So when you wrote Scandinavian Inn in the Bible, I was like, oh.
What did she put in there? That's not what we did.
I want to go to the Puzzle House, but that's what it is.
So when you went on the site survey, did you play the game?
Oh, yeah.
We did.
And did you get it? Did you?
We got places you didn't get to.
Yeah, because he couldn't tell all of his secrets, but I'll tell you,
he took me and Emily in.
one spot that Lois ended up in, you didn't even know it was there.
Not at all.
We couldn't find
And
it.
we are talking crawling through in the dark, and you had to have some good upper body strength because you were pulling yourself up
Right.
to the next level.
Up
Oh my God.
and down and
How did we miss this part?
Thank
Well-
the Lord we did.
I couldn't have filmed in there. There's no way I could have filmed.
Climbing in the dark with upper body strength? I'm not sure that's part of.
Yes, I
That's
would
not
have.
on my resume.
I would have pulled you. Yes, I would have.
Wow.
It was like, so let's explain this for people who have no idea what we're talking about. It was basically a
B&B.
murderless game of Clue.
If it were up to me, we wouldn't have found anything.
No,
Nothing. You found it, Emmy.
no, I didn't.
Emmy, you did.
No, I got the one clue that led us to the spot, but then we got in that spot, and I would have literally died there if it wasn't for you. You found I would have been like, this is fine. There's some paper towel and some things here I can make good
Oh, in
with
the
for a while.
in the
Right?
Lazy Susan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very, very unique though.
And all right out of his head. Like this was,
Right.
he was an engineer,
Peter.
and he built the entire thing, and unbelievable.
Yeah.
Very fun.
It was very fun.
Very
Yeah,
fun.
and a very popular thing to do in town too.
I don't know, we thought that was really interesting and fun.
Well, we've never done anything like that before.
Ever.
No.
Ever. Well, I don't
Right.
think I've ever seen anything like that before.
It was good. We did spend some time in one of the most beautiful places in the world that turned out to be in the valley with goats on the hill, and we were at a goat farm with the owner of the goat farm also owned the grocery store the little grocery store in Lanesboro.
Yes.
Who was such a good guy.
And when we were doing the site survey again, they were just finishing, the market wasn't there yet, and they were just finishing it up. And we met him, he was doing construction at the time, and his wife, who is an absolute joy,
Cynthia.
She is from Spain, I believe. But she mentioned to us at the site survey that her husband had goats. And we were like, oh, you make cheese, you make milk. Nope. He rents his goats to clear property.
Right.
That's what he does. He owns all these goats, and if you've got an acre or 50, he will rent you a goat or as many goats as it takes to clear the property naturally.
Sure.
Isn't that interesting?
They do that at our kids' school. Like every spring, they bring in a few goats, and they do that. So I've seen that happen.
wow.
It's so fascinating. These animals are pure eaters. It is.
That's what they
and
do.
they'll eat anything.
Oh, I'd be a good goat.
Anything. Buckthorn, you name it, they will eat
Really?
it. Yes.
I guess your kids don't go to Milwaukee Public Schools, right? No, do they?
A little
They're in the
farther
country.
west.
Yeah, they're in the country.
Out in the country.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's large scale, right? It's not just one or two goats to get your front lawn. These are businesses that want to stay green, and
Yes.
so they get a whole army of goats to just take care of acres and acres of land.
He was everywhere, this guy.
He was.
He
like
was driving
Mr.
down the
Lanesboro.
street. You needed rhubarb.
Right? Because
He-
it's the rhubarb capital of the world. Lanesboro,
Yes, it
Minnesota,
is.
just in
Who
case you didn't
knew?
know.
He brought you rhubarb.
Straight from his garden, and he was so funny. He was like, I will be there with fresh rhubarb in 7 minutes.
And was it 6?
Probably, yes.
I needed shaving cream because I forgot it. Brought me shaving cream.
And did he even have it at his store, or
I
did he
don't know
go
where he
find
went.
it for you?
He went and got me this shaving cream that I looked and it was, I think, $11.
Like organic.
So I brought him the $11 and he took it.
And said,
I would have
I
as well.
cannot imagine. Now, do you still have the $11 shaving cream?
I gave it to Steve.
But you were clean shaven the whole episode, so it worked. Of course. After Peter brought you the shaving cream.
Peter, yeah, he was good.
And everybody knows him in Lanesboro,
Unofficial
too.
mayor of town.
yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Really.
And the first day that we came out before we met Peter, audio is always a thing for us. And this town had some sounds, but one of the sounds it had was somebody playing a guitar. Somebody playing a guitar. It was early in the morning, and Gail, of course, is like, okay, what in the heck? It's Peter on the porch of the market. He plays the guitar every morning.
Yeah.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
Like
amazing.
his coffee time.
Yeah,
He
it was
just gets
just
his
great.
mind right.
Yeah. He was fantastic.
We found some great little eateries, Juniper Restaurant, Sylvan Brewing.
Well,
We hit-
Sylvan Brewing, you can remember the food. I'll remember the fruited sour. That was
That
delicious.
was the best fruited sour I have ever had.
Is that a beer?
It's a kind, I don't drink beer. I don't like it at all. So when somebody says, come on, let's go, like to dinner, or let's just go to the, to the brewery after work, I'm always like, well, not really. They had something there called fruited sour that is, I guess it's a kind of a beer,
It's a
It
beer.
is a beer. Yeah, it's just
but it's not
fruity.
beery.
It's not beery, it's fruity. And there was watermelon, and there was mango,
Oh,
and there was
I think it was the mango that we really loved.
I learned something. Every time we went to a brewery, I was always like, no thanks. And now I'm like, do they have a fruited sour?
Do you remember the husband and wife from Juniper Restaurant? How
Yes.
great those meals were. Remember you ordered
yes.
at the counter?
Yes,
But then you brought
yes.
it out and it's like this beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
It's,
We ate there a few times.
Yeah, I
yes,
think
we
so.
did.
Yeah.
I mean, seafood and steak and pasta dishes, and
Yeah.
that was a remarkable couple too.
Yes.
And they kind of started it out of nowhere. He was from the Twin Cities. And then they found Lanesboro and made it a go, and remember, kind of on the outskirts of town.
I do. Well, and you could walk everywhere, so you could walk there too.
I know.
Right? It was like,
You don't need your car when you're visiting
No.
Lanesboro. You can
No.
walk
Right.
everywhere.
you will walk for sure past a place called Crown Trout Jewelers. And it's got a great sign hanging outside that automatically makes you want to walk in the door. And when you do, you will find some stuff you've never seen before. Am I right, Emily? When we went in
You
for
were
the
very
site
right.
survey?
Unique, very, very unique to, the U.S. even. Liz
Yeah.
and Michael, both very skilled in unique jewelry making.
But totally different, right? Liz is a filigree artist. Do you know what filigree is?
No.
It's tiny wire that is braided and twisted and made into, she just makes stuff you've never seen
Crowns
before.
is what she makes.
And she specializes in Norwegian filigree. And she has made the crowns for the Queen of Norway. Today. We're not talking about, something she repurposed. She makes them now. Because in that ethnic tradition, when you get married, the bride wears a crown. And she has made a crown that's in her shop that she rents to people and has been, it's also been in art galleries and it's been in museums. And it's just a stunning art form. And she was just fantastic. Put together, knew her stuff, kind as could be, and her husband works in rocks, like gems, rocks. But more like rocks than gems, right? I mean, you know what I mean. When I
And do
think
they
of
have
rocks-
both businesses together in
Yeah.
one brick and mortar?
Yeah.
Good for
And
them.
so they will, she will make settings for his, stones. And when we were there, we all bought the Sammy bracelet. Explain that, Emily. The Sammy or Sami? I think she says Sami.
It's an art form that you need to be specially trained in, and Liz is. So it
And
was
because I wasn't familiar with this art form, I did not also realize that there's like 2 people in the world who do what she does.
definitely stop in if you're walking through Lanesboro and you see it.
And just talk to her because you will be entranced in a minute.
And then manufacturing was surprising because it was a manufacturer that's been there so I think it's the second
It's right
generation.
downtown.
Right downtown. It was
right
like,
there.
wait, this is, I thought maybe this was a furniture shop. It's not.
Right.
It's a factory that creates packaging material.
Packaging for your package.
Like
packaging for your package.
Like bubbling
No, more
material?
like cardboard.
Cardboard. So Preston Specialties, various clients in packing things safely. Cardboard, whether it's a flat surface, if it's weirdly shaped, triangle shaped, they create the cardboard, the corrugated cardboard,
Yeah.
specifically designed to keep
Keep it safe.
Yeah.
You have seen the stuff. When you get a package from, let's say, Amazon, we'll just say,
Right.
and you open it up and it's shaped and it's got wings on it to protect.
Sure.
It's like
Yeah.
that's their product.
Got it. So very specialized, like this needed this piece
Exactly.
to
Yes.
fit and to stay
So
safe.
it won't,
Yeah.
exactly, so it
Sure.
won't move around.
Wow, and that was right downtown.
Right there.
What was
Family
it downtown?
business.
in
Right
that-
behind Sylvan Brewing, which we were that many times. So
Oh,
you
right.
saw it,
Oh,
didn't
yes.
know it was there.
Didn't know it was there.
And we
Yeah.
talked to the dad for a minute, but not on camera, and his son and daughter now run it. And we were like, well, do you want to talk? He was like, nope, I don't want to talk to you. He says, it's now their business. He said, I show up a couple times a week. It's their business. And both the daughter was like, okay, we'll talk. And the son was like,
Just like his dad.
nothing to do with any of it. But it turned out
Thank God
fine.
she was there.
Yeah.
She was great,
It was good.
too.
I thought it was a great episode. I thought it'll be really surprising to people, and people will be like, we are going to Lanesboro.
I hope so, because they should.
Right. It's how we felt leaving.
Yeah.
Like we all thought we will be back.
It was a good time. Do we have a shout out
We
today?
sure do, and that is Beth Gramling from Franklin, Wisconsin. Thank you, Beth.
Thanks, Beth. Thanks for watching. That was Lanesboro, Minnesota. Thanks, you guys.
Thanks, Jen.
Bye.
Great episode.
Bye.
Want to wear something that's going to support your favorite show? Shop at Main Street Store. Proceeds go to help us get next season into production, so come on, go shopping at mainstreets.tv.